Hello and welcome to our new exciting exhibition space here at the V&A in the Sainsbury Gallery, where as part of the Reveal Festival I welcome the fashion designer Molly Goddard to celebrate her Fashion in Motion series here today. Hello Molly, thank you very much for joining us. So my first question is, I believe you've got a long-standing professional and I also think personal relationship with the museum, and that inspired the collection you have on show today, so it'd be great to hear a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I think, I grew up coming to the V&A. I lived not too far away, so I used to come when I was a young kid, and I still come now. It's like a beautiful place for me to walk to, and I don't know, it's like a place where I just come and discover things all the time, and so big thing for me showing here. Yeah, very exciting.
Big inspiration series. And I think that you've been inspired not just by the fashion and textiles collection, but by some of our other objects and ranges, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much in the V&A that I love. I'm really obsessed with the kind of pottery collection because I love that it's just so kind of crammed in many ways. I mean, we've got our sculpture court, obviously, which I also love. I think it's just a kind of, it's a place where there really are amazing things to discover. And if you really read about things, I love it. And I think there's a big kind of craft or like handmade element to a lot of the items, which are things that don't really exist anymore. Especially, I don't know, there's things like a flower arrangement made out of shells, like no one's really does that these days. So that's what kind of excites me and interests me. Yeah.
That very neatly leads me on to my next question, so thank you. So the V&A is a design museum, and it was founded to kind of illustrate and inspire the best in design and in practice. And within your own work, you kind of revive and utilise a lot of traditional techniques, such as like smocking or crocheting. And I'd be really interested, we'll have a lot of design students in the audience today, and I wondered if there was one technique you could hope that they'll take home with them to put back into practice, what would it be?
Well, not smocking, because I don't want everyone to rip me off, but I would say, I think embroidery is something that's quite incredible, and tatting. I think people should do tatting, because no one does that anymore, and I want to know someone who does it.
So lead the way. Sounds good. And then finally, as well as being a collaboration with the museum, the events today are also a collaboration, I believe, with your mother, who's a set designer. And you've created this incredible set. I've not seen anything like it for our previous productions. So I'd just be really excited to hear kind of how that works as a creative relationship, mother to daughter, but set designer to clothing designer.
Yeah, I think, she initially wasn't a set designer, and then I kind of needed someone, and she did it when she was younger, and so I thought we might try and work together, and it turned out to be like a brilliant thing, and we get on very well, and I mean we have ups and downs, but as always, but she's just incredibly resourceful and creative, and I don't think there's anyone else that could kind of manage or put as much commitment into making it work. I think because she is a perfectionist, and she kind of, like me, has grown up and has seen the things I liked and probably showed me the things that I now think I like, but so our influences are very kind of crossover a lot, I suppose. So I don't think anyone else could have done this.
No. It's really, really nice, and it creates a kind of social space for your shows as well. Like a lot of your models, you had them sketching or interacting with each other in the show, and I think that's about building a scene as much as building a kind of a display.
Yeah, I think the sets for me as well, that's why it's good working with someone that you're kind of close to, is that they come in quite early on. They don't come in at the last minute, like, where can we position this collection of clothes? I kind of think about it all at the same time. So almost for today, there's 3 groups of colours of clothing, and they go into 3 different coloured sets, and so it's all kind of thought out early on. Yeah,
very clever. Well, fantastic, and I hope everyone enjoys watching the show, and thank you very much, Molly, for taking part.
Thank you.